Okay folks, it's me again with another video, another Christian motive look, and just want to call out to a couple of guys. Cycle Preacher, I've put a piece of cloth around my microphone, so hopefully this is going to work, and I've shut the front vent off. Revved Up Biker is actually quite local to where I am. Is only sort of the other county away, which is quite nice. Yeah, so maybe a little meet up, that'd be nice. And Faith Biker, who's got himself married, well, is getting married, so congratulations to you both, and may God bless you. Okay, now for this motor vlog I'd like to talk about Genesis. Now, when I mention the word Genesis, you think of the dreaded E word. But it's been controversy with Genesis long before Charles Darwin and the Big Bang Theory came along. And the reason is because in Genesis you got chapter 1 to chapter 2 verse 3, and that's one account of the creation, and then the rest of chapter 2 is the second account of creation, and they sort of like differ slightly. The other thing with Genesis is at the time it was written, a lot of people were into sun and moon worship. So the moment the sun popped up, they'll bow down and worship the sun. And so to say that the light of the day is his is basically saying that, you know, your religion consists of a couple of lampstands, a couple of torches. So it's a very controversial book in the day. Now, this is not a video sort of trying to prove or disprove God. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to talk about Genesis as a book, because I think it's a very beautiful book, and yes, it's about God creating the world, but the other important thing that we mustn't forget is you put man and woman in the Garden of Eden, and he said you can eat of any fruit but the tree in the middle, which is the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Thank you. And that is what I'd like to talk about in the second part. So I'm going to just say that the reason why I don't want to turn this into a sort of an argument about man and about creation and evolution, because quite frankly, this is the reason why. In 1969, on the 12th of June, or July, I'm not sure, I think it was June, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. Then after that, there were 5 consecutive Apollo missions with successful moon landings. All were there. Still today, 1/3 of Americans don't believe that man landed on the moon, and believe it was faked in a studio in Area 51. And with all the stuff I've seen on the internet and YouTube and stuff about trying to prove or disprove God, it's kind of one of those things, it's just like circumstantial evidence. It kind of, for me, it's I like to avoid the argument because there just seems to be no point to it. Absolutely no point to the argument at all. So looks like they're having a little child cycle training. That's interesting. Okay. Yes, where was it? Yeah, so I don't like to get involved in the argument. You know, you're either going to believe God exists or you're not. I mean, for me, I believe God exists. I believe that he did create the world. I believe that he is who he says he is. And if you don't like that, well, you know, you don't have to believe it. It's our own free will. It's our choice. So that's the end of part 1, and I'll get back to you in part 2. Okay, to make sure my bike's in neutral. Steady up. Thanks, guys.